Welcome, great Biafrans. This is Star News TV Biafra 1, and today we'll be having an open discussion on the happenings in Biafra territory, on the happenings around us, and we shall be, opening up so many things that many persons may not be aware of. So, but before we start, we shall celebrate someone very special to us, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whose birthday happens to be today, and also the son of our great Prime Minister, Biafra Republic government in exile, in the person of Mazi Simon Ekpa. His son's birthday is today as well. So we shall be celebrating these great people. Uh, let's just play this music and we'll continue from there. Nnamdi Kanu malite nwa Chineke nyere ụmụ Biafra ka o dozie obodo anyị ka mụ na gị tolite. Nnamdi Kanu tam 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 kaputa tam 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 Chineke nyere ụmụ Biafra ka ewetu obodo anyị tam tam kọmputa today, this 25th of September, get to Pasara for never one day. And that woman and they will say, we wish you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Martin Nnamdi Kanu. May your days be long. Oh, God. Happy birthday. Ah, good, yeah. Okay, thank you for listening. We are about to start the program. It is very much important for us to at least celebrate a great man who, you know, despite the wealth of his father, despite the fact that he is a prince and a king in making, he left all those and decided to fight for his people. It is a rare feature, and we must thank this man the best way possible. Today he is in DSS dungeon suffering, and it is because of the good and the betterment of everybody, indigenous peoples in the contraption called Nigeria. It is because of our good, our betterment that he is where he is today, and we must not fail to appreciate his efforts. We must not fail to appreciate all he has done for the liberation of the people. Take it or leave it, he has opened the minds of the people to the realities on ground. He has opened the minds of so many people, not just Biafrans, so many other people to the realities on ground. And as such, we must thank him so much. And the person we are talking about is none other than Maze Namdi Uku Kanu. We must thank him specially, for he is a wonderful person. And today, we want to also re-echo this to our people, for them to be aware that there is no future in Nigeria. There is absolutely no future in Nigeria. You must know this, you must be aware of this, and you must find a way to get out of this situation. What is the way out? Many persons has come forward. They have come to say election is the way, that they are going to elect people into offices, and that they are going to see a way those people who have been elected into offices are going to work for their betterment. And we continually tell these people that it is not done that way, that it is not possible, that the Nigerian system and the Nigerian way has been, you know, it has been, streamlined into a particular type of reasoning that once you get into that power, you do not think of the benefit and the welfare of your subjects. It is just skewed that way. I do not know how it happens. I do not know what causes this, but this is the reality on ground. Whoever gets into power, one way or the other, does not remember the promises he has made to his people, does not remember his people, does not remember to do anything for his people. He is just going to focus on pleasing the North, on pleasing the Fulani North, not just even the North, the Fulani North. It has been that way, and we do not know the cause. Many persons would accuse Britain. So many persons will say they have alliance with Britain, and as such, before you gain into power, before you gain power, you definitely have to align with them and, pledge your allegiance to whatever it is that their decision is. And as such, once you get into those such positions, you are going to work in line with what they have agreed for you to work. And as such, you see people immediately, once they get into power, they neglect their own people and begin to work for the North. Why am I saying this? I'm going to bring out something, but before I bring it out, let us see the happening current information that is available to us today. Terrorists kill about 14. Look at it here. Terrorists kill 14, kidnap 60 residents 48 hours after abducting uh, dozens of university students in Zamfara. This is a report from Sahara Reporters. Now you begin to ask yourself, what is happening? What is happening? They send their whole military down to the eastern region and they leave the northern region to be, flooded with terrorists. And these people take over the lands, do whatever they want to do. Nobody questions them. Nobody questions them. But when you come to the east, you begin to see them harassing innocent people, burning houses, and committing all sort of crimes with impunity, with impunity, with impunity. And today, some people who call themselves freedom fighters are defending them. When the angry youth go against them, begin to fight against them, begin to retaliate, some persons who call themselves freedom fighters will come out and say that they are, supporting the Nigerian government for all they have done against the innocent citizens. You could now see the people who call themselves the DOS are now writing and saying that, they are against whatever that has happened to the men of the Nigerian military at Mbano. Whereas people they have killed, people they have pied for long, you have not come out to say or defend them. You have not come out to defend them. You come out to defend the oppressors. You come out to defend the oppressors. And that is why we say that whenever a freedom fighter becomes comfortable with his or her oppressors, such person is no longer a freedom fighter. And that is the situation we have today with those people who call themselves the DOS and their e-rights who are fighting who claim to be fighting for freedom. Now, if you look at this post, it will come down just because comment section will give you some type of informations and the mindset of the people. Now, if you go down to the comment section, you look at this first person. He says, in truth, carnal minds cannot understand things of the spirit. If we must be truthful to ourselves, we will agree that Nigeria has long ended in the realm of the spirit. The earlier we understand this and go our separate ways, the better for us. We can still be good and friendly neighbors. This is, so to say, a Nigerian. Look at comments and you will see that people do not believe in the Nigerian system anymore. People want to leave this enclave. People want to leave. But then, what do you get? Those are the helm of affairs. Those who are milking the country will never allow you have this. Those who are milking this country, those who you call your political leaders, those who you call politicians in the country will never allow you do that. They will never allow you do that. And that's why we'll continually tell our people, that those in power, your politicians, you cannot and you can never trust your politicians. You cannot wait for them to grant you your freedom. You must fight for your freedom yourself. If you do not wake up to fight for your freedom, nobody, not your politicians, forget about people who are telling you your political elite should be part of whatever you are doing for you to gain your freedom. It's a very big lie, fallacy. Those people are eating fat on the Nigerian funds and they will never want to, incorporate you into that line. And so they will not want you to have your freedom because they feel once you have that, you have, taken the feeding bottle away from them. You do not understand what is happening. Your political leaders cannot support your freedom because they are already enjoying the money and the wealth coming from your land. Now, this is another news. It says the federal government has concluded plans to construct a 470 kilometers concrete greenfield superhighway from Lagos to Abuja that will reduce the travel time in 4 years. Have you seen it? What are they doing? What are they doing for the people of the old eastern region known as Biafra? Nothing. Nothing. They keep sidelining you every year. They keep sidelining you. And you do not want to wake up and see things the way they are. See reality. They keep sidelining you. Now, when you say you want to vote in your own people to go in and help you, like some people were saying that vote P2B, he's going to go in, he's going to change things, he's going to release Nnamdi Kanu. And we keep telling them it is not possible. These people, before you gain power, you must align with them and take instructions from them. They thought it was a joke. Who is the Minister of Works? Federal Minister of Works. Who is the Minister of Works? Is it not Umahi? Umahi, a man from Ebonyi State, is Umahi, Minister for Works. But look at his project, Lagos to Abuja. Lagos through the north to Abuja. They are trying everything to develop other areas, but they will abandon their side. They will abandon you. You cannot trust these people because before they gain power, they must align with the north and the west. Look at it today. They are trying to build something. And this is another means of, requesting from funds, borrowing more funds. Another means of borrowing more funds. Now, if you go down to the comment section, you are going to see people commenting. This is Taiwo Nosa Johnson. He said, super story. Nobody believes whatever our politicians says because they are empty promises. They are empty promises. Now, some other person say when you just see their comments, you already, okay, this one is, he said they want a good excuse to borrow huge amount that can take the next 50 years to be repaid. Have you seen another? Another person who is a Nigerian is responding to them. People know what is happening in the country, but how can they wake up? When you give them what is actually the practical solution to what is obtainable, they say they want to go to court. They say they want to follow rule of law. And you are saying that the country you are in is a lawless country, has become a lawless country, so to speak. But then you still want to remain there. And you still want to claim you can fight for your freedom there, which is not possible. Which is absolutely not possible. Absolutely not possible. Today, we have heard that what is it called again? Fire incidents occurred at Supreme Court. At Supreme Court. If you look at the fire incident, you are going to notice that the fire incidents happened at a particular spot. At a particular spot in that building. It is not like the whole building. It's just like an office was caught in fire. Now, why am I bringing this information? If you understand the Nigerian system, you would know that each time they want to hide or they want to, destroy evidence, they will always want to put fire outbreak. They will always want to put fire out. Check out the jump problem. Check out when they said about 70 something million or billion was, lost in social place. Get the documents for the evidence. The next day you hear that fire has gotten such a
Okay.
So you see, that it is always like this for the Nigerian system. It is always like this. They are always coming with one way or the other to destroy evidence. To destroy evidence. It is in the same country that we heard that monkey swallowed a whole, was it 30 or 40 something million thereabouts? Monkey. The other time, the same country, they told us snake swallowed. I do not understand how the my goodness me. I do not understand how these people think Nigerians. They will come out in broad daylight and lie to you that snake swallowed money, monkey swallowed money. Today, they have a particular section have been burnt in the Supreme Court. Tomorrow, trust me, tomorrow you are going to hear that some documents, some vital informations have been destroyed. That is just it. Look at the comment section again. Somebody is saying that they want to hide evidence we gotta give them. Another person is saying, hope we understand what is going on. Trying to destroy evidences. Nigeria, here we come. People understand the system, that the system is failed. What are you doing to, save yourself? What are you doing to mitigate the situation? What are you doing for a possible change and complete, change of the situation? What are you doing? What is the remedy? There is no remedy because every facet of the Nigerian system has been hijacked by the politicians. So they control people there. Because let me tell you, whatever's juicy and high place job opportunities, you must know somebody who will know somebody who will know somebody. And that opportunity will be given to you directly from who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows a top politician. And you discover that these people are giving these jobs to people who are loyal to them. Now, when you are loyal to them and you are at the top positions, who will speak for you? When this person wants to say something, he will remember that this job was given to him by this person, and they will say, no, don't speak against our superior. You keep quiet. Every position, every top position that can actually speak has been hijacked by these politicians. So how? Even the military, even the Navy, you discover that before you gain opportunity into these positions, you must know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. A situation where even for you to fill the form for whether military, Navy or anything, you have to go and get the signature of somebody from your own area who is a top-ranking officer. A very top-ranking officer. So it becomes very hard. Sometimes you would look for somebody who is going to sign your work for you, you would not get. You would not get, except you know somebody who is at the top. Before such document can be signed for you, before you can be accepted for you to even go through the process of taking an examination, go through interviews and all of that. This is the country we will find ourselves. That you cannot gain a juicy job from the federal government without knowing somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. What kind of a system is that? What kind of a failed system is this? Now, how do you think you can stop this? It is not possible. The only way you can stop this is a new nation, the birth of a new nation. And when you have a birth of a new nation, so many people can now come in. The youths, the people of that particular area, that particular country can now come in and speak and say, this is how we want our constitution to be. This is how we want our constitution to be. Anybody who comes to tell you he is fighting corruption is a pure liar. You are not fighting any corruption. You cannot have immunity for governors and president and you say you are fighting corruption. The people who hold the finances of the government is the governors and the president. And these people have immunity. You cannot take them to court as long as they are president. You cannot take them to court as long as they are governor. And that is why you see that you cannot fight corruption, because they control, the governors and the president control the finances of the country. And as such, you cannot fight them. You cannot fight corruption because they have immunity that you cannot take them to court except they are true with their government. When they are no longer governors, you cannot take them to court. But the case of this person has showed you, the case of the former governor of Anambra State, what's that his name again, has showed you what is obtainable in the country. After he was arrested, what happened? He was not prosecuted, it was not, nothing happened, and he left. Many persons will say allegedly that he has given his own cut of the money. Possibly he stole 60% of a particular amount of money and he gave 20 or 30% of the money to whatever organization that is responsible for holding him down. And they take that 30% and he takes the other 60 or 70% and goes. That is how they embezzle and steal your money. This is what is happening. And that is why you will find out that in court, you will be seeing agencies like the SSS, the police, the correctional services are fighting for who will be in custody of a particular high-ranked personnel who has been indicted for crime. They will be fighting in court for the custody of such person because they know that once he goes, they are going to receive some certain cut. This is preposterous. This is preposterous. And for you to change anything, you must act. Somebody once said in a particular platform that Nigeria is just like a snake. Before you want to attack a snake, you cannot go empty-handed to attack that snake. You must have something for you to be able to strike that snake. It's either a stick or a knife or something. If you want to fight a government like this, you cannot go empty-handed. You must have something at hand to fight. You must have something at hand to fight. Now, when you listen to the DOS, people who claim to be freedom fighters, when you listen to them, they begin to say they are not, what is it called? They are not, what do they call it? They are not armed, they are not violent agitators, they are not armed agitators, they are peaceful agitators. And I begin to ask, when Nnamdi Kanu created Eastern Security Network, what was that? What was that? Was the ESM carrying sticks? They were wielding AK-47s. You have to defend your land. It is there in international laws that self-defense is approved. And when you want to defend yourself against someone who is carrying AK-47 machine guns, you must have equal firepower. You must have equal firepower. It is there in the Constitution. So I do not know what is wrong with some people when they begin to shy away from armed struggle. They begin to claim that they are peaceful agitators. When unknown gunmen begin to act, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu during his time would come out to say he does not know these unknown gunmen, but whatever they are doing, as long as they are against the oppressors of the people, he is in support of them. He is fully in support of them. Today, you find people who come out and say that do not touch the oppressors, do not fight the oppressors. So the oppressors should be allowed to continually decimate your people? Is that what you are trying to tell the people? These are career freedom fighters who do not understand what it means to fight for freedom. They absolutely do not understand what it means to fight for freedom. And if you are still thinking that the DOS are going to somehow, fight for you or defend your rights or whatever, you are joking. You are completely joking because these people are not ready to fight for you. These people are not ready to defend you. These people are not ready to speak out for you. They are all compromised. They are all compromised. They are all compromised. Asọkata eze ekpuru nkata n'isi gwa ya okwu. Asọkata eze ekpuru nkata n'isi gwa ya okwu. You cannot be shying away from doing the right thing, defending yourself and fighting for your freedom. Today they are confessing. Today, most of them are confessing. They are coming back to say that they were deceived. They were deceived. They were this, they were that. Look at this one that calls himself Paul Achebe. Somebody who claims to say he is Ezeoku Bondo. Ezeoku Bondo. You cannot speak the truth. Initially, he was saying the truth, and after some time, he just, He just left the truth. And you begin to wonder what happened? Why? He said he's standing on the truth, he's standing on the truth, he's standing on the truth. Today his eyes are wide open. His eyes are a bit open, but he is still trying to, he is still trying to cover up, do the thing, massage the ego of the DOS. I do not know if these people have something against him. Definitely, they must have something against him because most of these people are just there, if they're fools, they are just there without even their full, papers. And as such, when you have little threats, they go in and begin to hide and begin to defend lies. And I tell them, you cannot defend lie. You can. It is very difficult for you to come out and defend lie. When you see truth, you come out to defend lie. It is not possible. It is not possible. It is not possible. Today we have seen that the Biafran Liberation Army is fully and well armed. They are fully and well armed. And you see them defending the land, with all enthusiasm, with that love for their country, because they know that what they have is, equal to the task. Not like when they were under the DOS, they deceived Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, na ndị a rere Nnamdi Kanu. Ndị a mere Nnamdi Kanu ịwa. Ha mere 30. Deceit upon deceit. Nnamdi Kanu would think that these people are doing something, whereas he doesn't know that they are deceiving him up and down. The men on ground had nothing. That's what they call chaka boom. Chaka boom is what these people were given to go and fight people who are wielding machine guns. Machine guns. Before you shoot one, they have wasted about 20 bullets on your body. And most times they don't even have enough. But today you can see the Biafra Liberation Army. You can see what they are doing. You can see the strength. You can see the weapons. You can see how equipped they are. And from information we are getting today, they have acquired so many Hiluxes, and they have also acquired armored tanks. They have acquired armored tanks. That is the latest information we are getting. So who would stay and see all these efforts being done by Mazi Simon Ekpa just in a space of 1 year or 2 years? Just in a little space of 1 year or 2 years, he has achieved this great feat. Then people who have been here for over 13 years, they will come out and still be claiming that we are the right source, we are the right channel, we are this, we are that. We are the right government. And you have been there for over 13 years, making the Biafran people dry. You have done nothing with the finances available to you. But the little available to Mazi Simon Ekpa, he has achieved a lot. You need to see the confidence of the men. You need to see the confidence of the men. Their morale is, I do not know what I will call it. I do not know what I will call it. Their morale is extremely high. Their morale is extremely high. And they are doing well. They are doing well. Go around today, you will see you will see the sit at home being observed. It is just in pockets, places like Umuahia that, Umuahia has always been, Onyendu has always complained about Umuahia. He has always complained bitterly about Umuahia because he said, I'm going to post that video. I'm supposed to post that voice note from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where he was raining curses on his people from Umaya. He said they are always like this. Everything is about mercantilism, market, business, business. You cannot stay and fight for genuine freedom. Dear Biafrans, dear Biafrans, those of you at home, those of you in diaspora, those of you in the media, you must, you must do something for the freedom of your people. I have always said this. It's either you are fighting for the freedom of your people with Simon Ekpa as member of cabinet, or you are donating to Simon Ekpa, or you are in the media like we are, fighting and propagating the good news, or you are men on ground fighting to defend the people, or you are part of the people observing every directive coming from the government in exile. You must be doing something for your people. You must not stay idle. You must not sit on the fence. You must be doing something for your people. If you have not seen the coming of Biafra, you should know that is almost here with us. Biafra is almost here with us. If you have not seen it, you must look around you and know that Biafra is here with us. Biafra is here with us. You must not sit on the fence. This is not time for you to sit on the fence. This is not time for you to sit on the fence. You must stand up and do something for your people. Don't go about insulting your people. Don't go about insulting your people. Look at a program on Dr. Damage's last time. I think it was some days ago, where Professor Chidi Odinkalu came there. Instead of you to say something meaningful, you are busy calling Simon Ekpa an imbecile. For a person that has achieved such feats, such academical level, and you reduce yourself to the level of coming to the public space to call a fellow man like you an imbecile. That was the height of stupidity from that man. You come to public space, you come to public space and insult a fellow man. Insult a fellow man because he is fighting for the freedom of his people. And there was something he said that he said that since 1980 something that he has been counting dead bodies and he has been following cases of killings in Nigeria. But today he is blaming the killings on Simon Ekpa. And somebody asked him on that program, you have been counting dead bodies of people who have died, who have been killed since 1980. Some those people who have been killed, who killed them? Was it Simon Ekpa that just came 2 years ago? That took over the reins of IPOB 2 years ago? Was it? Is he the one that has been killing those people? What justice have you brought for those people who have been killed over the years? What justice? Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But today, you come out to accuse someone and say he's the cause. And you have no evidence, you have no proof, you have nothing. You just come out to public space and speak and accuse someone wrongly. Accuse someone wrongly. These are the kind of people we have in that country called Nigeria. These are the kind of people we have in that country called Nigeria. Tomorrow they will claim they are fighting for their people. They will come out to claim they are fighting for their people. Simon Ekpa has posted. He warned Iwanyanwu. He warned Iwanyanwu seriously. This was what he said This was what he said. He said, where is it? 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 He sent a direct message to Iwanyawu. I can't find that message, but he warned Iwanyawu seriously not to even dare come to Finland for any convention. That if he wants to make peace, he should first of all release Nnamdi Kanu, who is closer to him, before coming to Finland to seek for peace or whatever. These people cannot deny the fact that Simon Ekpa has been calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu as the reason or one of the criteria to stop sit at home and to reduce whatever has been happening. To douse the anger of the people of Biafra. Simon Ekpa has always maintained that you must release Nnamdi Kanu. You must release Nnamdi Kanu to make the people, feel a little bit more comfortable and part of this, whatever that is happening. But you don't want to release Nnamdi Kanu. You want to come to Finland, to travel all the way to Finland to go and seek for peace. Whereas the peace is there with you. Just release Nnamdi Kanu and you would have peace. But you reject. You want to go to Finland. Whereas you have a greater option that is closer to you. If this is not the height of stupidity and self-deceit, I do not know what to call it again. You know the truth, you know the solution. The solution is there with you, just in front of you on a platter. Release Nnamdi Kanu. But you want to leave and travel kilometers, thousands of kilometers away to go and see Simon Ekpa in Finland. And you know that Simon Ekpa has already said times with that number that before he will sit down to have any meeting with anybody, that Nnamdi Kanu must be present. But all of them failed to do that. They failed to do that. Today, Iwanyawu is running up and down. He wants to come to Finland to, have a meeting with Simon Ekpa. All these things are lies. Lies. They are finding a way to silence Simon Ekpa. And the spirit of Biafra will continually torment and deal with them until they release Nnamdi Kanu. And those of them who are telling you that what Simon Ekpa is doing is wrong, ask them when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was praising Niger Delta Avengers for what they did for him. He came out and he said it openly that when he was in prison, the Niger Delta Avengers stood for him. They hijacked a ship. They hijacked the ship, and their top priority was the release of Nnamdi Kanu. And so many people thought it was caught. There was no caught anything there. And today you are still thinking court is going to release him. You must do something to pressurize the government to release him. And when Simon Ekpa is doing something, when Prime Minister is doing something, some people are complaining, some people are saying, he's not doing it well. I do not know where these people have kept their brains of reasoning. So-called freedom fighters. Chukwumeru no ebere. Chukwumeru no ebere. When Nnamdi Kanu will come out, it will be a wonderful sight to behold, because so many people will be sliced. So many. At this junction, I want to thank you, great Biafrans. This is open mic discussion, and under normal circumstances, I'm supposed to share the link so that people can contribute, but I do not know. I would find a way to discover where the link is and all that. There's need for upgrade. There's need for upgrade. Though we're going to do those upgrade. We're going to do those upgrade. Most of these things are not really easy. We use money to do all these things. So, but then we're going to do the upgrade. It's going to come. and we are going to have a way of, I think there should be a way of, um, you know, dropping the link so that people can join in. I do not know. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to look up some ways of doing that. So thank you, great Biafrans. Thank you, great Biafrans. Continually stand firm. We are getting this freedom. We must get this freedom. We are getting it very soon. Stand firm. Stand strong. you know, to support our channel, you know how to go about it. You can drop super chat for us, uh, whatever you can do, but always like, drop your comments. As we read your comment, we review, we see your mindsets, we know, what the people feel, what the people want. It is government of the people, for the people, and by the people. So everybody must be incorporated, and as such, we'll find a way to ensure that Biafrans come and air their views. We want this channel to be a channel where Biafrans can come, air their views, speak, and let the whole world, hear them. So we'll find a way and share the link. Anytime we come online again, on live again, we are going to, get the link and share it to ensure that Biafrans, can air their mind, air their views. This is one of the purpose, this is one of the importance of media. Let the people have say. You cannot just be talking, talking, talking. The people must have their say. And that is why we are going to do everything possible to, in the next broadcast, we are going to share the link. We'll find a way. I'm going to sit down and get a way of how to get the links and everything. Then we'll share um, the link to Biafran so that they can be able to air their views and speak their minds. So thank you, great Biafrans. We'll see you some other time. Love you all.